Be nice if it would actually. There we go. Okay. That's there, that's there. That is all set up, ready to go. Look at the camera. Reset the body. Hit this button, and we are good to go. 0, 0, blah. We are going live. Hello, hello world. How are you doing today? I have a new toy. Whee. And then that almost worked. Almost worked.
Yep.
Come on. There we go. I have a grappling gun. I also have new armor. Hexalite. Oh yeah, it's the next tier. We've also just built the newest furnace. I also have a new gun. It's the charge rifle. It's basically this one, but with like a charging effect on there. Does more damage. I've also upgraded this to like the epic version. Or the common version. The uncommon version, my bad. Which is very nice. Hurry up and head in here. The base has gone to sleep. I think I'll go sleep with it. Nap time. Nap time. But the new furnace has to have a kindling and a cooling pal working at it at the same time. Otherwise, it don't work. And with that, we can now make Sorolite. Which, I see no reason not to go ahead and just make 1,000. Because we're going to be going through it, that's for sure. Now, we are also at a very special point. The next thing we need to take care of is Pentalis. With the echoing flute. That is our next thing, and honestly, I'm thinking of just holding off for a little bit to see if some more people show up. But otherwise, I think it's time for me to take them on. I think I'm pretty much going to be going with Beacon and Chillet for this fight. Beacon's probably going to be my go-to. I have Revive Potions. I have Healing Potions. I am as prepared as I can be right now. Which I guess just means either set up a new base, do a bunch of mini dungeons to get hopefully some more tech points. Not that I need them. Because all it's going to let me do is just ride different pals. I've kind of jet ragged, by the way. I will say, I got one of these. The Eidrolon is one I think actually looks really, really cool, and I like that one. But as for ancient tech, the only ancient tech I can get now is by defeating like in-game stuff. Probably Pentalis here, probably the stuff here. Everything else on this map has been done. Every assassination, or not every like, you know, mini boss, stuff like that. I've even gone around to some of these spots in the ocean. I haven't done all the oil rigs yet. And there's like only 3 of them anyway, so not exactly a big deal, but I've done a lot. I guess that just means all we really have left is to see if we're ready. All right, buddy. We're ready.
Huh?
There you are. Welcome back. How'd it go? Whoa, whoa, what? Is that the flute you have there? It is, and it's a bowed flute. It's a bird that creates your bed, takes you very factor. Put you in a bed. If you have a bird, I can hear whatever I shine. Let's go give it a try now. I know what for. I'm prepared. I know for a fish I get wrong. Well, in 10 minutes, we'll either be victorious or have failed. I wonder if there's going to be any fanfare, or if this is going to like, oh, you're on, oh, yep, nope, no fanfare. We're going. Okay, I think we're good. Um, if you would just like, I don't know, do some of these attacks. Uh-oh. Whee! Ah, he's out of range. Yay, finally! I got him a little bit. So that one's a center on me sort of attack. Come on, come on, come on. And we are done. Yee. One pal captured. I'm looking at the screen because I can't see right now. Be nice if I could see right now, but I can't. Alright, 1 second, I need to go wash my eyes. I've returned with Dr. Pepper. And my eyes aren't burning now, which is nice. So this should theoretically be the next to last pal. Yep. Carry flat. Only one can be summoned to a base. While at base, it continuously shows the skies with bars of intruders for high above. That is just a pure defense pal. Oh. How sad. Still need to catch 4 more. Do I need to bring Penthalis here is my question, though. Now, I have learned something fun. Why is my game laggy all of a sudden? Is it because I started... No, it's not because I started streaming. That wouldn't do it. But yeah, the reason those trees disappear is because they're literally denying me the access to the wood. Like, they literally will not let me get the wood. I find that funny. Here we go. Spirit well time. It'd be nice if Pokemon, you know, could do something like this. But apparently they're only willing to put in like 500k into the game development. Set foot within the World Tree. Okay, this is getting really laggy. Human can play spread Okay, I need to do something about this. Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't think I need to restart my PC, but I do think I need to restart Palworld. Level 80. Okay. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, I bugged out a little bit there is what happened. Holy tree water. Okay, it's a little laggy still, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, my senator likes Grisbolt. Lots of Grisbolts. That Grisbolt has a machine gun. A Gatling. And apparently these two do not like each other. And I know for a fact that's the mining node that they wanted me to. Oh, he's attacking me. You know, just to be preemptive. Take care of you two. Oh good, killing these guys gets you ancient holy water. Lovely. Oh, sorry. My apologies. I had to restart the game. But how's it going, Music Note? Thank you for letting me know. Oh, did I walk too... I walked too close to it. Gosh darn it. I walked too close to the mining node. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Apparently that's a boss. Apparently we're fighting. Apparently we're being attacked. Not the other way around. Oh, my pal just fainted there. I wasn't trying to fight you guys, just so you know. Sorry, just tired? I understand. Can I have a moment's reprieve, please? Oh. So, we've beaten, like, all the towers now. We've beaten Penthalis. I'm just trying to take care of this now. Good gravy. I was not intending to get close enough to start a fight there. Okay, Not Elf, what's up? Halt, stop by for Herman. I don't know oh, good gravy. I tell you now, I have why, all three. Really attack like here. A little like and the real pals. No more deeply under her bear. But we are maybe I'll happy for boy. I know this will make you think free. Ah, 2 people to kill. Oh, nice. I didn't have to use my healing items there. Lovely. Okay. So, this place ain't a joke. It was also partially because I got hit with multiple attacks that do, like, damage over time effects, so I kind of got a little bit bullied there. Man, I have not done any of these quests. Quivern! Hello! Oh, you're just straight up level 80. Isn't that nice? Can I build a base in here? I need 1 palladium, 1 wood fragment, and some stone. I don't think I'm getting those materials in here, sadly. Oh. How much mystical? 93. 102. Okay, that's enough mystical wood. There's a beacon right there. And I'm over encumbered. I am carrying 32 pounds of rubies. That'll do some stuff to your inventory weight. Those are going to be needed. I'm trying to think, is there anything I can drop that isn't materials I want to carry with me? There, that'll work for now. At least I'll have an easier way of getting around in here. Is that really another lifebug effigy right there? Oh! Hang on a second! I need you! Come back here. Apparently Primo's a term they use for like normal type. Here we go. Is that a Depresso or is that a new one? That looks like Catvia. Can't be, I don't know. I wonder what that effigy's gonna do. Because there's, like, is it reload speed maybe? Carry weight? I don't know. No clue. Oh. Shift does not go down. Put the glasses on, then shoot the horse. Get in the ball. I have 98 more. I can keep doing this. Thank you. What's this over here? Oh! You're the boss one! I did not mean to use an ancient sphere there. I meant to use a soul spear. There we go. I was trying to figure out what that wibble wobble was for a second. That was just the water effect. Xiaolong taking a nippy nap. Duplin just sleeping in the air there. Impressive. That's the second one of those serving as a boss. That's a Healy Shrine. So we're gonna go kill this dude real fast. Wakey, wakey. The new rifle, doing pretty good. Oh, did that not count as a boss? It did, okay. I thought it didn't for a second there. 8 points. Triple jump. Hang on, is there something else I want to get first? That's triple air dash, air dash. Double jump. No, that's all the ancient. We're almost done with ancient technology. Almost. Capia, Capia, Airblade, Implode, Fireball. Ground Radiant Gems, Fire Radiant Gems, Electric Radiant Gems, Decayed Ancient Relics. Apparently those are a really good way of getting ancient cores. The big square ones that I need. So I'll have to get the thing that lets me break those apart soon. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oop. Oh, icicle line. I thought that was a ancient sphere for a second. Dupin. How's it going? Xiaolong. How's it going? So long, Xiaolong. Apparently those are just outright hostile. Wonderful. Are you new? No, you're not new. Ain't no way you're new. You're just the fancy version of that other one. But Stella, I've already caught one of you. And, oh, you're a fancy one, aren't you? Alright, looks like we need to use soul spheres here. I would prefer it not taking 50 balls to catch one of you guys. Thank you. Sanctified Meat Shield. Oh, that seems horrid. But I can't argue against it. Well, that was scary for a second there. Alright, I've already got a saline. I almost caught another one, but then I accidentally killed it. Apparently they're hostile to me just outright off the bat. Nope, I have to leave this area. That's a large egg. Oh, plasma rifle ammo. Apparently they're expecting me to have a plasma rifle now. I don't have one. I am getting more ancient spheres, and that's nice. Could use some more soul spheres. Oh, my inventory's full. Literally both weight capacity and on actual inventory slots. But this is kind of the final area of the game. You tell because my max level is the same level as some of the highest enemies in the area. Oh. Uh-oh. Celestial Knock. Solomala locks. I just dropped ancient civilization cores on the ground. I do not need fiber. Are they both coming? They're both coming, aren't they? Can I move? Thank you. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, it's so close. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Why can't you just go into the ball? That's all you had to do was go into the ball. But did you do that? No, you didn't do that. Apparently you had better things to do. Now I'm over capacity again. I don't need leather. Gonna have to wait for that guy to respawn now. Oh, and there's literally the tower I was looking for right there. Bleh. Oh! Almost threw myself off a cliff there. They need to work on the transition from like one lighting section to the other. Because that instant transition ain't looking too good. It is really fun that you can just disintegrate the trees. Alright. And I missed a tower right over there. I've missed 2 towers. So it's looking like this area and this area, the 2 areas we're going to have to actually go to. But I need to go here and take care of some stuff. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I have to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Let me put it that way. Those are PAL materials. Of course those are PAL materials. Are these also PAL materials? They are PAL materials. And why did I just do that? Other consumables, other materials, skill fruits. PAL materials, enhancement items? No. Okay. I need to hold on to that, but I don't need that much weight. 5 will be enough. Alright. This stuff could go in proper. They're still cooking, that's good. Still can't make that. Can't make the ancient relic recycler. That's one of the things I need to get my ancient civilization core. So once I hit 20, that's what we're making. AI core. Pets medicine machine. Ancient hatchery would be nice. Ancient kitchen, ancient that. Ancient power generator would be really nice. I'll go from +3 a second to +20 a second, which means I'd only need 1 pal. Now, do I collect saddles? Or do I go for other things that might be just as important? You know what? I'm thinking we're just going to start with saddles and we'll work our way down. Nothing I really need. I did not mean to let you out of your ball, sorry. Why did that try to assign you to the food box? If I had cores, I could make myself a better shield, and that would certainly help out with what I'm doing right now. The revives are nice. Oh, I thought I had a blueprint for some reason. These guys are still working. Oh, they're going to be here for a bit. You're at 8, you're at 8. So they should be going up the same speed. Oh my gosh. I just stored the fluid I needed. Bleh. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. AI cores. I need so many computers, which means I need so many circuit boards, which means I need so much polymer, which means I'm using all my pal oil. It would be nice if I could set up like a proper production line, like it was Factorio or something. It's not, but it would be nice if I could. There we go. Fancy color ball, soul, sphere, that. There, that's everything I don't want to come out of my inventory. I've already goofed it up by forgetting to take coins. There. If that don't cover me, I don't know what will. How are we doing on food production? Where's my food? Where's... There. 100, 120 onions. Good. Food reduction's looking up. Let's see what Catfia has to offer. So yeah, there's definitely one more. Endurance. Oh, I could run further. Oh, that's nice. Kind of useless, but nice. Because I hardly ever run anywhere. Alright, so they're done with that, which means I could now set them to this. -1. And then ideally before I leave, I set them to go take on the whatchamacallums. Huh. So apparently you don't need a saddle to ride this dude. But they're gonna get replaced with a floricle. Which means I might be freed up to have a resident guardian floating around. Have one at every base. Oh. 5. Oh, it's on expedition, so I literally can't swap it out. I didn't realize that was a 3-star condensed. Aw. Celestier. I already had one of these anyway. I really want to have my all dragon party now because Shao Log's got a really nice effect. Bang. You guys done yet? Oh. They just showed me, I guess. They were. 76. 152, 228, 152. Oh, it's bio batteries is the limiting factor now. So 208. Production that. Why are those things so fast? They're just so fast. Not so fast when they're carrying something, but they are fast. Alright. And with that, I have no carbon fiber. Oh, that uses all my carbon fiber. Alright, give me 400 carbon fiber. So, 1 Mississippi. About 110 per second, which ain't bad. So just 40 seconds of crafting. Somebody just leveled up down there. Was it you, Flarkle? Did you level up? I think you did. Why don't you have a nose? You have no nose. A lot of pals don't seem to have a nose. I'm very tired. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Alright. Now, 105 because I don't have enough flash steel. I also don't have enough circuit boards, but that's another issue. And that one I can let work. Now, is the barrier still there? The barrier's still there. Do I have to get Penthalis' help every time I want to go in? Oh, hey, good news. You get to see the cutscene. I could skip it, but I'm going to let you see the cutscene. And you get to see the whale I fought. There we are. Apparently that's the only way into and out of the Erd tree. I didn't bring this stuff to build a power box in here. It doesn't even need to be it. I need a tiny amount of materials. I need 1 palladium fragment, 8 wood, 3 stone. I can now build a box wherever I want to go. Back to the foot of the tree. This time, gonna build it inside the tree, see if it at least lets me do that. I do like the idea that there's just like a weird ceremony every time you want to go in there. But we're not going to watch it a third time, because that would be silly. But it is nice that you could rewatch whenever you want to. And technically speaking, every time you go to this tree, that's what you have to do. So I need somewhere relatively safe that I can set up and not have to worry about anything else. Oh. Too close to a boss facility. A special boss or facility. I might not be able to build in here. Which is sad. But I can understand why they would do that. But it's upsetting that they would do that. Now, is this giant orange thing just here to stop me from noticing the fast travel tower on my way in? That might be what the giant red wall's for, actually. Oh, there's another tower over there. Catch those towers real fast. Let's see if we can't catch the knock version of that celestial thingy. Without, you know, starting World War III over there and getting my pal killed. It really won't let us build in here, will it? No, we cannot build in here. Oh, hey, my pals are returned from their expedition. Defeated but not captured. That's a lot of bones, but that's probably Penthalis bones if I had to guess. Though it'd be cool if there was just like another secret pal you go fight. Be real cool. Dusty Ravine. There's a boss there. Oh. Apparently there's 3 high tier bosses. I am at 1. Let me have it. So it looks like there's 3 more bosses and then we get to do the final boss. Nice, somebody left a note here. Alright, time for stay late here, shall I for a big place? Oh, there's no voice though. Don't have much time. I just follow. Today, the world took out to get a large television to break the shelf, but then the boy stepped in. Therefore, they didn't know they dynamics a whole lot more. Only instead paying off today, close would come to break it to red blue cloudy, but last, we're able to bridge shell. Blocked by the day, now we're touched with the results. We can do nothing but as we heard the message, we set out the first days on Earth as if we heard the salt. It's not long after we got on the way, the journalist reported for first pals like I've ever seen before. It almost started the bear, so the bear, but we live. So the pals in a hairy cup The power for all the ones who are aggressively little timid ones as well. As if they were compelled by a great force. The bad force but annihilated their soul layer, all in lab brass. On the recording the lesson resistance. Here's this. Please don't let us talk about in vain. We live for close to eternity, and yet we failed to accomplish our one single objective. How sad. Oh well, they're dead. No sense crying over spilt milk. All we could do is move on and forget they ever existed in the first place. Because that's kinda what happened. They failed. Like literally, I just showed up like 107 days ago or so. And like I've already like wiped these guys out of the park. I caught a giant whale. Why is that orange down there? Oh, that's a Palworld, I bet you. Cappy? We really should be allowed to build in here. I get the feeling I actually need to go down. Univolt. I gave it a shot. Greyhound Crest. Hey, Bastigor. Hello, Bastigor. I know you. You're a boss one. Please get in the ball. Thank you. Someone set up a fire where there ain't nobody here to maintain the fire. Beam scatter ammo. Yeah, they're definitely expecting you to be using higher power weapons by this point. And I just ain't got them. But also, I kind of rely on my pals for damage rather than doing it myself, so... yeah. The urge to save is very strong right here. That's a... I don't need to beat you up, do I? No, you're just a regular pal? Okay. Somebody burning books to stay warm. Oh, so are they all just hostile right now? Is that what it is? I'm not the one doing that. Ouch. Yes, while I'm being murdered, thank you. Oh. Highly modified. Two more. Two more. Thankfully, these guys aren't very strong. Two more. Alright, that's one down. I think there's going to be two more after this, and these are actually going to be the tough ones. There we go. Come on. I'm actually trying to concentrate now. Oh, that's doing nothing. Thank you. I did not help in that last little bit. Ancient tech point. Modified pallet contaminated core proved to be heavily marked piles. One of the keys used to be very a thing. Okay. So not a captural boss, but still a boss nonetheless. Marked a message on Discord as read. Magix! I've already caught one of you. Flarkle! I've already caught one of you. Though I probably need some more Flarkles. I also need to get some more Anubises and Catvias. Or Secbits, I should say, not Catvias. Oh! The Medusas. Venusa, if you would. Why am I taking damage? Oh, Hydron Ignis. Nice. Go away. Everything is extremely vicious. Oh, we're dying because this area is the effluvium thingy. I have to have the effluvium mask to go in here. The corrosive mist mask. Toxin filtering membrane. Palixite. Well, I was sad that I had to use my tech points for that, but at least now I know, right? It's also sad that I can't build a base in there for easy fast travel. Hydro laser's good. Charge cannon's not going to be worth it. Blast cannon, comet strike. I mean, how sad. But these guys are back. Take all. And this time, before I send them back out on another mission, I need to condense them. Also, wouldn't hurt to craft another 100 ammo for this. Oh, I thought for a second I was going to be able to build that, but I can't yet. Big sad. Oh well. Not a big deal either. 5 AI cores, I could build an ancient workbench. Which hopefully I could have 2 pals at and not just 1. I had a feeling they're going to be these. They managed to make 200 Sorrelite ingots, which is better than no Sorrelite ingots, not gonna lie. Which, the more I'm looking at it, I don't need solar light to craft anything, do I? No, I need 50 for that. I need 100 for that. That's hexlight, that's paxilite. I don't need 1,000 solar light ingots. Actually, I might be able to just stop it where it's at. Change of plan, guys. I need you crafted probably Palworld. If I had to take a wild guess. Alright. That's now crafting. That cooldown on the grappling gun is silly. It's a silly thing to have. Also, why did I do that? I can now confirm that the laser rifle, the semi-auto rifle are no longer going to be that helpful. So I could store the semi-auto because we're just going to be done with it now. And again, I can just use it for the really weak enemies because that's heavier. It's just heavier. It's the reason I'm not using arrows anymore. Guns are just far superior, sadly, at the moment. It's not to say that there aren't bows that can outperform my gun. It's just I don't have the schematic for it. And unless it's like a legendary one, it's not going to be really worth getting. I thought they were done with this, but they're not. Now, once I make those, I can make my AI cores, and then with that, I can do the other thing. What did I have right here? Oh, it was ammo. That's what it was. It was ammo. Mm. My boy here needs ferocious. He also needs brave. And because I know for a fact that I can ride him, fit as a fiddle. I don't know if I need another flyer anymore. I can't even see myself. Hang on. Oh, I think I just killed... Oh, it didn't die. Oh, it's literally just attack that enemy. Instead of shoot, it's attack that enemy. Isn't there a boss around here? There is. Oh. I am not done a good job of attacking this person. She's winning. Oh, there we go. I finally landed the hit. Gravy. What's title charge to you? I don't want to be facing towards my base, thank you. Oh, that's the body slam. Okay, the body slam was kind of terrible. Bubble ring? So he does have access to all of his moves without that. I just killed something there. I don't even know what that was. I'm killing things and I cannot see it. I just killed the messenger of love. Sorry, I forgot you were there. Dodging, sorry. Didn't see ya. Oh, we've already done what I was... What happens if I take him into the water? Look, it's home. Oh, it's occurred to me. He doesn't have a flight bar. I can go as high as I want to. Oh, wow. Oh, they did this on purpose. Oh, they very much did this on purpose. I'm kind of tempted to throw him on the team. He doesn't have watering suitability, but It don't matter too much, does it? I could just do drive-bys with this dude? He's also really, really fast. Oh, and I could walk on him. Oh, I think that dude's about to die. Kill them. Kill them all. Are you doing water damage to yourself? Oh no, it was them. So, okay, you managed to kill one of the ones I've started a fight with. Alright, there's the one I originally started. There you go. It took a second, but you got it. Also, the collateral damage is crazy. This dude is crazy right here. It's honestly amazing. Okay, so one of these guys literally does not need to be mining right now. And he could probably stop mining for all I care. I think my sister's just made spaghetti. It's been so long since I've had spaghetti. Alright, who is it that's currently working the stone pit? Heavyweight Diet Lover. Heavyweight Diet Lover, your services are no longer needed. Oh, that is magnificent. Does he get hungry? Do you get hungry? Ah, I can't sit on you. I forgot you were set to aggressive. Okay, I absolutely love that. That is amazing. I want one for every base. And now, AI core time. I can make 13. Because I only have 13 ancient civilization cores. Gosh. Okay. Before I do anything else. No, I need them for this. So Palexite is the next thing I need to work on. Once I solve the ancient core issue, I no longer need to worry about it, period. Yeah, so I need to come back with a bunch of Palexite. And I mean, only grab Palexite while I'm here. Don't grab ancient wood, don't kill pals, just Palexite. Penthal Penthalis is probably one of my favorite pals at the moment. Just like out of the legendary ones, probably one of my favorites. Like Chillet, special place in the heart just because it's Chillet. Penthalis though, ooh boy, this Penthalis fun. The water! I don't have the water anymore. Gosh darn it. No, you didn't have any. Do you have some? There we go. So I forgot I got this guy set up to actually go fast now. Emailing scary? Scared of emailing people? I don't like making phone calls. Apparently my water wore off. Don't like phone calls either? Yeah. Welcome to executive dysfunction order. Okay, that's 226 that time. What's this game on? This is Palworld. It is cross-compatible. Little fun fact. I am looking into getting a private server set up, but it's on the Switch, I believe. It's on every console. It's on PC, and I believe it is cross-compatible. And what you're seeing is in. I just wasted that on there. TLA Willikers. Okay. Yeah. Like, I've just, like, taken out the in-game bosses. It has been an absolute blast. This is what Pokemon should have been. Like, not with the guns, but, like, being able to hop on a pal. Like, literally just fly off like this. Like, Nintendo sadly took the ability to, like, take this pal and properly land it away. That's Nintendo's fault. But that doesn't mean that it isn't an amazing game still. Like, the devs of this game, you could tell they cared. Because they put in a ton of effort into it. And hopefully, with the lawsuit wrapping up, we might be able to get the original, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not on Switch? I thought it was. Oh no, there's not going to be because of the, Nintendo sued the developers of Palworld. So there's not going to be a release on the Switch because of that. Sorry, I made a mistake there. I apologize. No, it's Nintendo's fault. They're kind of horrible people. And, like, I will say this, Palworld did rip off quite a few of the Pokemon, but it is a very good game, and it is one I highly recommend. I will say this is not Pokemon with guns. This is Ark with Pokemon. That's the better way of putting it. Because there's people that say, oh, it's Pokemon with guns. It's not. It really isn't. This is Ark. Ark's a very good game too. But sadly, the developers of that game are also, like, whacked out crazy. And then proceeded to release a bunch of DLCs without ever actually finishing the game. Yeah, ARK actually. Hang on. Ark. Yeah, Ark Survival Ascended. Actually, that's not even the correct one. It's Ark some. What is the first Ark game? Survival Evolved. That's what it was. That was the first Ark game. Yeah, a few of them do look like Pokemon. Let me go to the Palpedia. So, like, there are some of them. They could be like, yes, Nintendo released a Pokemon that looked like this, but they did that after they made Lamball. And, like, it's a lamb. The other one is also a lamb that looks like a soccer ball. It's not a Wooloo, though. This predates Wooloo. Wooloo is a rip-off Lamball. Now, when did Palworld really early access release date? That was January 19th, 2024. I might be wrong. And then Sword and Shield release date. Nope, I am completely wrong. This did come out after. This is Catvia. It's just a cat. I'm going to be honest with you. If it looks like Mew, that's just passing. This one I'm going to say is original. Chicken. That's just a chicken. There's a Pokemon that looks like this, but it's different. I mean, you could say that. This one, yeah, it does kind of have that look to it. But when do you draw the line between something being a ripoff and something being a taking inspiration from? This one, I'd say it's inspiration. This one's definitely inspiration. You know, inspiration, a little bit more of a ripoff. That one does look like a Mantine, but it does have a lot of differences. I want to do a side-by-side comparison. Like, this one definitely looks more like it's a yokai. Yeah. Also, this is the best wool rancher right here in the game. Yeah. This is kind of more like a Palmont one. And this guy will revive you. Like, if you go down, he'll revive you. Little teapot. This is kind of like a Ditto, but not. It doesn't have any transformation abilities, that's for sure. The samurai dog. This is a new pal. Clovey. This one's a hand grenade. Maybe Diglett Ditto, but it's good enough that I'd say it's kind of its own thing now. Here's the cold version of it. Depresso. He drinks espresso. Actually, it says an energy drink. Pingullet, you fire that dude out of thing. It does, but that's also more the eyes than it is anything else. A lot of these are going to look like Pokemon. I'm not going to lie to you. Fun fact, this does not evolve into this. They don't evolve in this game. Depresso? Yeah, some of these are going to look like Pokemon, that is true. Malpaca. Kingpaca. The cold version. Daydream's a really good pal. At least in the early game, for sure. Yeah, some of them do that. Pansy. Here's another Eevee for you. Daydream. I'm going through these a bit fast. Flambelle. Ruby. Which I can't figure out if this is supposed to be a horse or a fox. Mal. There's a lot of Egyptian-like Pokemon in this one. Rapidash Vulpix, yeah. Fox Sparks, this is one of the ones I use. It's a flamethrower. And then there's a cold version of the flamethrower. This used to be a glider, and one of the best ones of the game. It's still kind of good for gliding. And then Primo, which is water neutral. Fuddler. And then I absolutely love Ecthodeer. It's like, yeah, it's probably kind of close to Stantler, but honestly, in my opinion, it's kind of its own thing. I absolutely love that Pokemon. And then it's got a gold version. This is definitely just Lycanroc, but without the rock. A little bit, but it doesn't have some of the flair. Like, that's just like an alpaca, effectively. And it just has a body shape. Like, you can make anything look like anything else if you try hard enough. Oh, and just because these stats are low, you can always boost these up too. Yep. Oh, these aren't cats. These are goats. These are kind of cats. I think that's what you're saying, wasn't it? Kinda, yeah. Turtle. Turtle again. That's not bad spitting. This game is really cheap for what you get. Once I go through this, I'll show you how much time I have in this. And then Hangyu Crest. And by the way, we've come this far down. Cotton Candy. Oh. Caramel Cotton Candy. Matsurina. Azurobe, which is just Dragonair, but more roby. And then the crystal version of it. Elsa, technically. Raichu, Pikachu with an angry face to it. Kelpsy, and then the fire version. Yeah, it's really, really cheap. Ribbunny. And this is actually a really good pal, because it boosts your other pal's handiwork by +1, so it's actually very handy in the early game. And then the grass version of it increases efficiency by 200% when working at a weapon workbench, weapon assembly, and other related facilities. So you get that handiwork up to 10 on this sucker, put him at a bench, this guy runs. Jelliet and Jellyroy, they like being on the same base together. Also, their mouths are in their head. This is a really nice one. They increase the watering skill of other pals. Yep. And then there's Gloopy. And then Gloopy Primo. Primo just means normal. Gale Claw used to be a really good glider pal. And it still is. It's just you have to have a glider. You can't use him in place of a glider. Wispaws is one of my favorites. And one of my go-tos. And they do increase capture rate for back bonus. Like whenever you hit a pal ball to the back. Nightwing, this is the first flyer you'll have access to, period. And he's very good. He also gets a speed bonus. Combat. Not the most useful passives, but a pretty good early game pal. This is the one that runs and explodes. It also can be used as a grenade launcher. Yeah. This is the electric version of Rapidash, and a lot more spiky. This one, in my opinion, is a lot more like a Monster Hunter monster than it is Rapidash. Gobfin. Gobfin Ignis. Loopmon, this is a Digimon. I'm sorry, but this is just a Digimon. As is this one. That's a Digimon. Cognito. Arcerox. Arsox. And a lot of these can be ridden, don't forget that. Muffly. Bristella. Cinemoth, I forgot to catch one of these. Kind of. It's significantly different. Pufflot. Ephedrine. And I'm actually running the water version of this. His name's Motorboat. And Motorboat does a very good job of going through the water. Van Wyrm, Van Wyrm Crystal, Felbat, which is another Digimon. Yeah. Violet, Beard. This is the rape Pokemon. This is the female Pokemon that kidnaps and rapes people. That is just what that is. I have yet to catch one. Grintel. This one, kind of like Per Ugly, but also the Cheshire Cat. Durantis. Kind of Galvantula, but, you know, still the RPG. Polipup. By the way, you could ride on Polipup's back, like down a mountainside. You could snowboard with these two. Lispunk. Lispunk Ignis. Goriat, which I forgot to catch one of, and the Goriat Terra. Serpent. This is the best pal to get leather from a ranching. It's the only pal, actually. The dirt version. This is just, it's not Gardevoir, it's the other version. And then there's the Terra version. Yeah. I forgot the name of the other one. Floppy. Then there's Wixen. And Wixen Not. And then Catris. And Catrid Ignis. These two are a pair, but they're like hostile to each other. And these two are a pair, but they're not on good terms. Helzephyr. Helzephyr Lux. Elgrove. Elgrove Crystal. Yeah, no, not Ralts Gardevoir, the one that's an alternative to Curlia. Like, it evolves into the male version. I can't remember the name of it. There's like Gardevoir, then the other one that you need like a Dawnstone. Mewtwo. And then Fingalope. Fingalope Lux. And I will say some of these are more yokai than they are, like, they're yokai inspiration. And just because Pokemon's also done it, so they look similar because of the art style. But, of course, this is just straight up, you know, the Charizard Dragon Knight body type right there. But it's made to look more like a plant. Ibushi. See? This one's definitely a little bit more of the yokai sort of aspect. Yeah, that was Beauty White, another font. Munchill. This dude's like an ice chest, basically. Mammorest. This is the first boss you usually see in the entire game. And then the crystal version of it. Fun fact, they do like have nice benefits, so like getting the harnesses is really good. Finsider. He has little water guns. I haven't caught the other version of him. And then Petalia. I don't have the other version. And then Kung Fu Panda, but female. And then knockoff Zoroark. And then slightly less knockoff Zoroark, but shiny. And with a very nice set of horns. Dazzy, which is, this is more yokai inspiration than it is the Pokemon that's similar to it. It just happens to be the same one. And then Piran. Piran Not. This is the mascot for the game that they chose for like the little title. Yeah, but also that is just like a mythological deity. Yeah. Relaxosaurus. And then, of course, he has an afro. Foxicle. Which is just 9 tails, as you can tell, but it's only got 3. It's 3 tails. Beacon! This is the flyer I'm currently using. Gets a movement speed bonus if you have other electric types with you, but he's still just good. When you're mounted, and you got him condensed to like rank 5, or well 4 stars, that's a 20% damage bonus. And you do electric damage with your attacks. And I imagine the crystal version is just ice version of this. Gangler. And I don't know what the alternate type of him is yet. Greyhound. And then Greyhound Crystal. Menacing. And then the Terra version. Needle. Needle Knocked. Rangedrix, which is a very regal looking one. Masanda, which is sort of the counterpart to Leafin. I don't know why they're so far apart. And the Lux version. Chillet, my personal favorite. And then Chillet Ignis, which is a new one. Ragnahawk. Moldron. I don't know what his alternate form is. The music one that dances. Digitoise. Digtoise, sorry. Broncherry, which is... Pals you pick up have a 30% chance to become an alpha egg, and I don't like that look in his eyes. Then the water version. Demud. And then Demud Gilded. The only difference between these two is this one has a chance to also drop gold coins, whereas this one is just high quality pal oil in the ranch. Brahola is a really good pal for planting and gathering. I've been using him at most of my bases because it's just 5 and 5, so he can handle most of the planting and gathering. Kitsune. If this one looks like a Pokemon, that's more by chance because this looks more like a yokai to me. Like, because yeah, there's going to be Pokemon that look like this, but this is definitely like the Japanese yokai inspiration for sure. And then there is a Monster Hunter monster that looks like this one. I don't remember any Pokemon looking like this. And then there's the mock version. Warsect, which is another Digimon. And then the gilded version. There's a... what's it called? A peacock? I don't think Pokemon has a peacock, which is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it's like some of these things, it's just like... There's nothing new under God's green sun. There's only so many ideas you could come up with that you're going to say, yeah, that looks good. If you ever want to, look up Monster Hunter monsters. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Because that dude looks like a Monster Hunter one. This is a very good pal because at the ranch, it can give you high quality cloth. And then there's the Primo version that I kind of like a little bit more. Kind of. Maybe. I kind of forgot about him existing because I hated that game so much. There's no way was it really 2024 that Palworld dropped? Huh. Yeah. Oh. Find a Pokemon that looks like this one. Marieth. I actually like this stupid little sucker. And then there's Breloom, but tall. And then Breloom Dark, but tall. I forgot the name of that other Pokemon. Iceland. Gildra, the mummy one. Yormantide, Gyarados. But then Fire Gyarados. I don't know what this one's even supposed to be. It's a bird of some kind. It feels like a stretch to kind of go with that. I'm not gonna lie, the Leopard Cross thing. You saw a sneak peek of one of the other ones, but the Ostrich. And then probably one of my other favorite pals. Sleeping and cuddling with a Quiver is said to be a heavenly experience, but there are some who have been crushed and sent to heaven by ones that toss a turd in their sleeps. Yeah, but that's just like saying anything with a cat body could be, that thing. Yeah, but it also kind of does feel a little bit like a stretch. Because at what point is it inspiration and what point is it ripping off? but also quivering. I don't care if he is a ripoff or not. Look at this dude. Look at him. He's so soft. And there's a grass version. And that is how you get grass attack, yeah. Doo-doo. Kit. This one does look a lot like Growlithe. Yeah. Also, this one's a sword. This one, when it attacks, and you can also, like, pull it, like, its body's a sheath, and its head is the sword, and its spine becomes a sword. It's kind of like that new one in Scarlet and Violet, but a little bit more gruesome, but it can faint itself if you keep it out too long. Reptar. Crystal Reptar. We're a little bit halfway done now. We're getting close. Starion. Starion Primo. Pierdron. And then the crystal version. And then whatever this thing's supposed to be. And this thing. Yeah. Stuglu and Wumpo. And then Wumpo Baton. And then Soothsayer. Hang on. Which one was it? I've gone through a lot of them now. Cryolonyx? Wait, you like this? You like this stupid thing? I don't even know what it's supposed to be. If it's you like it, you like it. Every Pokemon has a fan. Every pal probably has a fan too. On the bright side, at least that's the only part of her that isn't spiky. Oh. That one's got a mouth on its head again. Blazemut. This dude murdered me. I don't have the alternate version of him. And then Duelith. And then the dark version. And then Anubis, which is a very early game Lucario pal. Yeah, Carnivine, but you know, it's still very unique. Segment, which is more fan service, I think, than anything. I'm kind of like weird about that. Yeah. It's like, at what point is like they're taking like inspiration from Venus Flytrap? It's gonna look some similarities. Tetrois, I need to get the proper version of this one because I think that one has the right ability. Minmug. It's a treasure chest, but also a dog. Oh, I forgot there's a raid boss for these guys too. Yep. Nightmare. I like this one. And then this is a pal you actually have to get because it's extremely important for getting Chromite. Otherwise, you have to use like an actual, like you have to build a metal detector. Oh, and Omascal is one of the ones I really like. This sucker has 4 arms and its mouth is underneath the face. It's basically no face. And I really like this one. But I also like these two as well. And then Walaska. Fun fact, if you breed Anubis with Segment, you get Walaska. Little fun fact for you. And then of course there's Verdash, which is very Pokemon. That's what the entire community's saying. Here's the psychopathic murder Pokemon. It uses that cleaver to dismember people, and each person it picks a different body part to go with first. The dismember Pokemon. And then Gildane. Dojan, who can teleport you back home for some reason. Bulldosa. Celestier. Yeah, a lot of these are going to look like Pokemon. I like this one a whole lot. Like, this is one of the things that's like, It's a deer Pokemon, but it's got that Palworld flair to it. Instead of a tail, it's got like the weird mystic stuff to it. I do love like some of the Palworld design, and then the knocked version that I failed to catch. That sucker just looks amazing. And then Astagon, which is another kind of Digimon, but it's also sort of Aaron. Nocklum. And then the fire version. Sylvegus, this is a legendary pal by the... No, it's not. This is not a legendary pal. I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he's got a shield he literally puts up. Another electric horse. They've got quite a few of these. Valentel. Yes, you can pet them. You could pet every single pal. There's a snail. That's a nice thing. Siflin. You can see how some of these look like they should be evolutions. Leperon. Hoodle, which is your Mimikyu. I like him. Quagsire. Another little ghost one. So, I hate that Pokemon. I hate that fish. I hate that Pokemon. Lapeer. Okay. It likes to clean. Oh, reduces partner skill cooldowns. This is a very good Pokemon. So, Eidolon, and then Eidolon Ignis. I actually really like this one. Dynamoth. There is a Palworld meme where somebody took this dude to go fight the whale, and it was just like a huge fight thing. Tropica. I kind of like this one. I don't know why, but it's just so stupid. I kind of like it. Floricle. No tail, no nose. And then, here's another Dragonair. I really like him. Dupin. You should know which Pokemon that is. Rouge. Honestly, this one's more like that Dark Fox from Sword and Shield than it is a bird. Because it's the thief Pokemon with the mask. And then there's the snake dude. I don't know what that one is. With Stella. We're at the point where I'm like now currently finding Pokemon. Yeah, Thievul. Grisbolt. Lylene. Lylene Not. Which I honestly still think that's a nicer color palette. Ozark. Phalaris. Phalaris Aqua. Shadowbeak. That's, you know, that's your Arceus and then the type whatever. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. Saline. Bastigor. Which, that's that legendary Pokemon for that one game. And then Xiaolong. You can kind of see the Giratina in it, but at the same time, there's so many like Chinese and Japanese dragons that look like this that it's sort of just similarity. Yep. Pilatus. Another horse, but it's a centaur. And then Necromus. These Pokemon used to be the same. These pals used to be the same one. Yep, Chine Pao is a cat. Chine Pao. No, this is the bear. The fighting water bear, remember? It's from the DLC for Sword and Shield. That's what this one is, for sure. For Stallion. For Stallion Not. Which is basically My Little Pony. Neptilus. Jetragon, which is actually closer to a Monster Hunter monster. And then Penthalis, which people say Kyogre, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's not very Kyogre-like. Like, it's got a bit of it, sure, but yeah, like, I'll say it is, but like, at the same time, nah. Like, what is it? That right there is a better argument than this one. Also, No. You. Pet. Oh, and I get petted back. And you get pet every single pal in your base. 4. Pet. Yeah. 4. Pet. And that one pets me back. So the pals also pet you back. Also, you can hand feed them too. Oh, that guy was fast. Oop, come over. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Pet. And then it holds on to its hat. Wait, hang on. What's your petting animation? Ah, he's through the wall. Oops. Oops. I just threw him through the wall. Oh, hang on. What was I trying to... I need to build this. So I'm out of ancient cores. What did I use to build those? Fake Eevee? Alright. Which fake Eevee? There's a bunch of them. Oh no, I think I have it out at a base actually. I have it on the ranch. Super Fluff, yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is one of the better, the mud, you're in the way. The bud. Hang on. Try again. Yep. And by the way, this is a bigger one because it's a lucky variant. Make some salads. But this is a base I tore down and then just repurposed to be a crafting thing, a crafting base. It is a very nice game. Enhance player stats, Mimog, Catvia, there it is, Endurance. Can't afford any more of those, can't do anything else. Enhance Pals. That's maxed. Alright. I'm just gonna message you a picture when anybody charges through the game to get stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna say this. Take your time. Play with the pals as you go through. You're going to start right here. And it's gonna take you a bit to get to here. Because like this is a really good base spot right there. That's a decent base spot to start off with, but you don't want to stay there. And like you can get to here and then you get to here. Like there's a chillet right here that you can get right off the bat. And then if you go over this little bridge right here, there's like a whole bunch of ore nodes. And it's a really good spot to move this base to, like in the early game. But as you're kind of going through this, eventually you'll discover this tower. Maybe you beat her, maybe you don't. You'll get to this village eventually. Eventually you'll get to this church right here. And around here, there's a bunch of Nightwings that spawn at night. And you can go fight them, catch them, and then you've got a flying pal. And then you can start exploring, and then exploring, and then exploring, and then go here and die. And then you can explore, and then you could explore, and then you could explore, and then... oh, I can't zoom out any further. You could explore, and explore, and explore. Let me take you to the start of the game. I want you to see just... So this is where you start. You start like right up in there. You talk to this person and they tell you how to like start your little crafting stuff, yada yada yada. You know, I had a base built here once. I built a base right down there. There's an oil rig. Like, that's the little base spot I built. Like, there's an ore node, some stone, some trees. It's a really nice place to get your footing in this game. You know, you can make yourself a glider. By the way, that's the start. This is where we're at with just like 30 seconds of walking. Let's just glide down the hill. Keep in mind, like, you're going to be, like, wanting to catch pals and stuff, yada, yada, yada. Here's the first boss you'll ever encounter. He's level 38. Everything around him's level 2. He's a pretty tough dude. And here's your first fast travel point. See? That's the Penthalos skeleton, by the way. So just that little bit of time, that's how far we've gotten. That is the entirety of a Pokemon route right there. And there is a boss, there is a whole bunch of stuff to do, there's a decent place to build a base just right there. See that tree right there? That's a skill tree. It always it generates 3 fruits that give you like abilities that you can teach your pals. Let's speed this up a little bit. You know, actually, now used to you could get Ectier here, but you can't now. You know what? I'm going to walk. We're going to continue walking. So that's the first proper boss. Like, that's your first quote-unquote gym leader right there. That's Zoe and Grisbolt. There's my favorite pal, or one of my favorite pals, Fox Sparks. I don't really see them here very often, but you can also catch Pingolets. There's Vixies that are around here. You'll sometimes see Herbal. Like, it's a very big area. I almost tried to catch that dude. Talking? I mean, I just ignored all the talking and I played through the game without it. Like, there's a couple times you could talk to people. Like, this dude right here, I could talk to him. This is just a random spawn dude. But, like, Zoe is like a person you gotta talk to. You don't really have to talk to her. Hello. You know, yeah, let's fight. By the way, I just killed that dude. I'm stealing his pal now. None of the characters are voiced. There's some life monks. You can find mozzarellas on this hill too. Yeah, fun fact, there's also just, like, in the areas, there's leveled pal balls. So literally, there is nothing stopping you from going here, getting a flying pal, and then just beelining for here, and getting some, like, high-level spheres. Or actually going to here, going to the top of this tower, teleporting here, and then getting in-game spheres. Nothing stopping you other than the fact that it can kill you. There's another Fox Parks. Ah! There's my Chillet. I love this little dude. This is actually the one of the first boss I kind of beat and caught. He's level 11, real easy to catch. Real nice, easy catch. He's going to be he's going to be your first source of ancient civilization parts. And then here's a little bridge. Oh, there's an egg down there. And like this is that spot I was talking about. It's got a whole bunch of ore nodes, so like you build a PAL box right here, and you set some like mining pals to work, and they'll collect all this ore for you. Let me land. My glider's a little too good. I don't go down fast enough. And you can always just hop down here, get stone, or build like a little stone mining pit. Oh, there's X tier. That's a very good early game mount. I don't feel like fighting these dudes. Shadow, take care of them. But every pal you free gives you a peach. These peaches boost kinship. Once it gets to rank 10, you can't boost it any further. Okay. I don't need any of that. Alright, come on, Shadow. By the way, you can nickname your pals. Shadow is not the correct name, it's Wispaws. But this is the first tower boss. Like, you beat her up, and then you could, like, talk to her outside. That's really easy. I'm just going to run in and do it real fast. Alright, do I have hard mode unlocked? You know what? We're going to try to do this hard mode. I'm probably going to get my butt kicked real fast. Yeah, I think I'm about to lose. Because from what I understand, even beating the first hard mode boss, her, is extremely difficult. I really hope this dude doesn't have a minigun now. Zoe and Grisbolt. Ah! Oh no, they're already lost. I did not realize there's going to be allies there. Oh no. I'm going to lose. Oh, that just took my shield down. Oh, this is going to suck. See, these guys I can take care of. Yeah, I mean, like, it's very heavily inspired by Pokemon. Bacon, I'm going to need you to do a bit more damage than that, please. Because me doing the damage right now ain't helping. It doesn't help that I don't have... Oh, she's got the machine gun out. The Gatling gun, I should say. I'm going to time out for sure. My DPS is not high enough to really handle this. I think a controller would probably be Oh no, focus on me, please. Focus on me. Not him. Me. 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 Scene mine? Oh, I'm reloading. I thought I was out of ammo. Thankfully that ability sucks. Uh-oh. Oh, that one popped my shield right there for sure. I'm sorry, motorboat, but you're about to be hurt. Oh, I knew that was gonna hurt, motorboat. But you can also swap your pals out as you're running around and let them heal in your party. So tactically withdrawing and stuff like that. Yeah, we're about to time out. So the hard mode is very much hard. Which means I do also need to buff my pals a bit more. Oh, that almost took me down. I might not time out. Why did they sprint away like that? Are they hiding now? Does their AI do that? Oh, that got me through the wall. I need to be able to see them. Time out. Oh no, it just kills us. Which I think means I have to go collect my stuff. I don't think I have to collect it from inside. Oh, that's just a respawn point. Do I have to go collect my stuff again? I hope not. That would be annoying. Especially considering that's a hard mode boss. Good, I don't have to collect my stuff. Wonderful. Sorry, Shadow. It happens. Yeah, but that's Zoe. If you fight her unprepared. She doesn't have the minigun when you fight her. You know what? We went here. This is a dungeon. You could fight these, like, it says level 13, like she was level 10. This is going to be a lot easier than that was for you. Though you should, if you can handle that, you'll probably be able to handle her. Oh, there's Vixie, by the way. Fun fact, catch as many Vixies as you can. Put them in a ranch because they dig up pal spheres and arrows. And the more you condense them, the higher tier pal sphere you get. And they can go all the way up to gigaspheres. Like, that's just free spheres, so you never have to craft one. You need like 111 of them in order to fully condense a pal, but that is a thing you can do. Malpaca, which are a decent and okay sort of source of wool, not a great one. And then you can come up here. Oh, fun fact. This right here doesn't get me as high as I thought it would. That's interesting. But climb up this little mountainside. By the way, I do have my stamina boosted up a good chunk, so it's a little bit easier for me to do this. But this right here is what I was talking about. This church in particular is very, very useful, because right here at night, if I go to Palpedia and we go back up to the top, I need to scroll down. Where is he? Where is Nightwing? Nightwing! Check the habitat. This is one of the first places you'll find him, and also it's going to be the lowest level. On the tech tree, I think at level 15, you get a saddle for him. He'll be your first flying mount. And let me tell you, a Chillet saddle and a Nightwing saddle, that's going to take you really, really far. Let's see. Yeah, Beacon saddle at 29, and that's what I've been using for the rest of the game. I literally use that dude to take on her. Here's Zoe, by the way. I've got like a quest line to do for her. This dude right here. For dog coins, you could buy star fruits that condense a pal, so you don't have to go catching pals. I need a few more, so I'm not gonna buy anything from him yet. But with the flying pal, keep in mind from here to here, like just doing that little loop's taking all this time. That tree that I was just in, like at the start when you were watching me, is all the way over here. There's this, that's how far we've gotten. We done like our little loop right there. That's how far away that one tree is. This map is bonkers, bananas, huge. You know the Skyrim's thing of like, oh, if you see it, you could go there. If you see it, you could go there, except for like really going up into the tree. Like that's like a special travel area. You can go up to there. That's a boss right there. There's another boss right there. That boss is on an island. It's like it's on a little peninsula all the way back there. I can't really see her from here because this is blocking the view. There's a boss, I think, right here. Oh, there's a boss right there. That's a challenge area. That's a challenge area. There's another one over there somewhere that's not even in render distance. Palworld is very good. I don't know if you're still listening, but if you are, something I highly recommend doing is never buy a weapon schematic. Get the torch, get the pickaxe, get the axe. Get these whenever they come up, or well, technically just these two whenever they come up. Don't get the weapon stuff, buy the ammo. I never bought a bow. Until I got to the 3-shot at least, but that's because I couldn't find a schematic for it. Like, if you're going to buy a weapon schematic, get the bow. Everything else, though, just use your pals and find schematics out in the world to make your weapons. Because the chests that you open up, and like these are little special tower things you can open up too that give you what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, I missed that. Yeah, supply drops, chests, and there's like special towers also that give you special stuff. Oh, here's a chest right here. I didn't get anything. I did get a pal sphere, which is nice. Some money. Uh, Everything you kind of interact with is worth doing, especially like these little salvage points. Yeah, dog coins. Those are really good. Stuff like this. Yeah, here's like a double barrel shotgun schematic. Crude oil, which is nice, but it raises your carrying capacity. There we go. I can now carry more. Like 21 times. Or, I'm sorry, 4 times is what I've boosted it by. Which is really nice. Let me go to this little fast travel point. I wanted to go home for some reason. I wanted to show you something. Oh, yeah, I remember now what I wanted to show you. If you're still here. Because I'm about to have to log off. Sadly. Weapon schematics. You know, musket, makeshift handgun, crossbow. Like, I was using this for quite a while, and this, the crossbow schematic 3 is significantly better than the one you get here. That's 280 damage. If we go down here and look at how much the tier 3 one gives you, that's 448. So 280 to 364 to 406 to 448. It doubles the damage, and that's just because I found a schematic, and it cost me no tech points. All I needed to know was how to craft the arrows. And even then, Vixie just gives you arrows for free, so I only need to know how to craft poison and fire arrows. So, like, literally, the gun I'm wielding now, I didn't get it for a long time, but it is also a schematic one. Like, see, I bought that one, got that one eventually for free. If you're just dedicated and you go to the right area and open up chests, loot stuff, you'll get schematics for the weapons. Here's a tier 2 flamethrower, tier 1 flamethrower, etc., etc. Like tier 3 musket without ever having buying the musket. A lot of these things you could just get for free. And I think with that, I have work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work, but I have work tomorrow. So, I guess without further ado, I'd like to say thank you for your time, my dear investors. It's been absolutely wonderful having you. And I guess